Hello, this video is all about understanding tone and mood and why the author uses tone to influence the reader's our mood. So let's get started. Our learning objective: identify the author's attitude and the atmosphere of the text. That means what's going on around it. Tone is the author's attitude toward a subject. Mood is the overall feeling or atmosphere of the text, essentially what we are feeling as a reader, and how the author is possibly manipulating us to feel one way or the other. So, when we're understanding tone and mood, we want to look for descriptive words that describe emotion. We want to consider how the text makes us feel. That means even if you're not interested in the article or whatever you're reading, we want to see, like, hey, how is this author trying to get one over on me, right? Be a detective. And then we want to pay attention to the author's word choice and style, because with word choice, there are deliberate meanings. And with style, there's different moods. Like when your mom says, yeah, okay, whatever. Or when your mom says, yeah, okay, whatever. Two different tones, two different moods and meanings. And that's the difference. So let's take a look at our first practice. The old house was dark and silent, its windows broken and shutters hanging loosely. A sense of foreboding hung in the air. All right, so what's the mood? How are we feeling? The mood, how are we feeling? And then what words tip us off to that's how we're supposed to be feeling? So, eerie and ominous. Yeah, guess what? If I'm walking in the woods somewhere and it's eerie, I am not about it, right? And I don't think you are either. So, dark, silent, broken, foreboding. None of that says rainbows and sunshine. So that's where we want to go with this. We want to realize, like, hey, the author's trying to put me into this other mood so that I'm going to respond to the text the way he or she wrote it. All right, number 2. The children laughed and played in the sunshine, their joyful cries echoing through the park. The day was bright and full of promise. All right, so this is very different from practice 1. What's the mood of the passage? And what specific words does the author use to give us that mood? That's what we want to look for. All right, let's take a look here. The mood is happy or joyful. So, what text evidence, which is a different video, what text evidence proves that that's what we're looking for? All right, laughed, played, joyful, bright, promising. Those are all positive things, and that's how the author's moving the story forward. Now, number 3. The teacher's stern voice echoed in the classroom as she reprimanded the student for not completing their homework. The atmosphere was tense and uncomfortable. All right, so what's the tone of the passage? It tells us directly what words contributed to the tone. So, the tone, the author is trying to get us to realize, like, what? And then which words specifically tell us exactly what we're supposed to be feeling. So, the tone was stern or serious, and the words we use or the author used to make sure that we understood the tone and the mood that we were supposed to be feeling is stern, reprimand, tense, uncomfortable. Nobody's ever had a birthday party that they're super happy about where it was tense or uncomfortable. Those two words are counterproductive. So that's how we know the author is trying to set a certain tone. All right, my students, let's go ahead and let's start working on our practice, okay?